I know what you might be thinking, Hunter, are you in the Bahamas? Are you in Jamaica? Where are you? No, this is just Lake Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking on the boss of the three-headed trio in Ludington, the Goliath. So make sure you grab your supplies, prepare for battle, and let's go toss some plastic. And we've made it to hole one, and it's starting off strong, 360 feet, dead straight over the road. Hopefully we can focus up today and conquer the Goliath. Good looking shot. Hopefully we had the distance. Nice first drive of the day. We did get a pretty long skip. You hate to see it, but we still have about 30 feet for the two. Nice first putt. Let's go. Hole two, 240 feet. We're just throwing into the opening of the woods up there. And last night it stormed pretty hard for a bit. So a lot of these tee pads on the lower elevation are just completely covered in sand, but hopefully it doesn't slow us down too much. Well, that just wasn't a great shot. Definitely me, not the tee pad. Here we are, guys, putting from the ground already. This diagonal tree is directly in the way of the basket. I'm just gonna go with a high hyzer putt. Hopefully we can sneak one in there. Oh, almost made it off the tree. For the par. Hole three, simple but fun. 233 feet, and you're gonna hold a slight ante the whole way. I'm gonna go with the old Proton Envy. This hole was made for that Envy. We needed a good tap in. Hole four, 280 feet, dead straight tunnel shot with a pretty low ceiling. I'm gonna go with the old T-Bird, see if it can come through for us. Nope, I threw that way too hard. Well, there we are. Has anyone else had the thought that when you have a consistent disc in your bag and then it's just not quite doing it, so you bench it for a while and then you finally try it out again and it's just not working? You ever think the disc is mad at you for benching it? I mean, that could just be me and my weird thoughts, but I feel like the T-Bird's got some beef with me and we got to figure it out or it's gone. You know what I mean? It's off the team. So let's see. We'll see how it shapes up. That tree kick definitely helped us out a little bit. I turned that T-Bird over immediately, but we still have about 90 feet to the basket. Oh, too high. For the three. Hole five, it's only 150 feet, but it is a really tight tunnel shot through the woods. I am pleasantly surprised. This is not what I expected from Goliath, but I'm here for it. We have technical shots. I can see the baskets. This is my kind of disc golf. Should be a putt, not an ace run though. I think we may have caught this branch. I couldn't see it off the tee pad, which may have helped us a little bit, but we did hit our line. Nice birdie. Hole six, 260 foot, giant blind ante shot. Again, guys, I really wish I had a second camera. If I could get one up on that hill, this would make for a really cool shot, but unfortunately, the tracer's probably gonna disappear immediately. Thinking I may have overturned that a little too much. To be honest, I really thought I overturned this too much. Apparently we needed more turn, which really takes me by surprise, but we have about 40 feet downhill for the two. Oh man, almost. For the three. Do any of you guys know anybody that grunts when they throw? I haven't really met anyone that does that, not at a noticeable level anyway. I just let this old gentleman pass me. You could hear him grunt 4 holes away. I mean, it wasn't a grunt, it was a yell. It was like a power lifter, a full yell every time he threw the disc. And it just really caught me off guard. But you guys let me know, have you experienced that at all? Hole 7, 420 feet. I would absolutely love to run this hole with the Corvette, but there's about a 90% chance if you get through that gap, you're gonna immediately lose your disc. So I'm gonna go with the Valkyrie. Don't hit it. No! That's actually a good landing spot. Right off the bat, guys, one thing I'm noticing with Goliath, it's gonna get confusing because you're kind of playing a course through Beauty and Beast, but some of these holes are, to be honest, they are just straight up dangerous. Here is a fair 7, I think, of from Goliath. Here's the tee pad for hole 18 of Beast. It's completely out of sight, and you're gonna be screaming a driver as hard as you can right past this tee pad. So really pay attention if you're playing Goliath. I'll be honest, guys, I was throwing to hole 18 on the Beast, and I don't really have any idea where the basket is we're aiming for. I see this lane, I see a basket tucked up there to the right. I'm gonna go for it just because it looks like a fun shot. All right, let's see if we have a putt. I know it doesn't look like it, and you probably can't see me, but that was a really good thumber shot. Now I'm just gonna try to pitch out of the woods here, take an easy 4 and move on. Oh my goodness, for the 4. Hole 8, 335 feet, and guys, I'm not sure what's going on. It could be me. I don't think so. I'm not really seeing a fairway at all. I'm not sure which basket we're going to because there's about 3 of them out there. So I'm just gonna take the Firebird, rip it at that line of trees, and see what happens. All right. As I thought, guys, this little gap is the fairway, but this is actually the walk path to hole 16 of the Beast, and right here is literally the sign telling you to walk down this path. I'm kind of surprised that you're even allowed to play the Goliath. I would get it for like tournament play, but if other people start showing up to this course, I'm gonna quickly end the video because I've never seen anything quite like this. We still have about a 65, 70 foot putt for the 2. Come on. Oh, dang it. For the par. Hole 9, 280 foot hyzer shot. The basket's tucked up in that far group of trees up there. All right, let's see if we have a putt. 280 is definitely a good number for the Scepter. Hole 9 break, and today, guys, today is gonna be a little different. I wanna let you know what my plans are for the channel moving forward, and I also wanna take a second to show you guys a little appreciation. The thing that I am most surprised by, honestly, is you guys in the comment section. I appreciate every view I get on my channel, of course, but the amount of comments I have, the amount of regular commenters I have, and how strong the community has grown already means the world to me. And when I'm sitting in this van in the middle of the night by myself, guys, I'm just reading through those comments, and I could not put into words how much they mean to me. I am taking the Tossing Plastic channel on the road. I've pretty much used up every course within a reasonable amount of my house, so I sold off a lot of things. I got this van, and I want a lot of you guys to meet Greta. I'm not entirely sure yet where I'm gonna go, to be honest with you guys, but when I hit the road, you will still get your consistent 2 course review videos per week, but with our extra time, I would love to put out 1 tips and tricks or disc review video as well per week. I know transit vans are the hip new thing, but honestly, guys, I love old Greta here. This is what I was looking for. I love old school. I love the square body look. So if you see Greta here sitting at your local park, make sure you come say hi, hang out, and let's go play around. Anyway, guys, I could not thank you enough for all of the support. And hey, if you're new here, think about hitting that subscribe button if you're enjoying the content. Hole 10, 745 feet. For us, it's gonna be about 700. I physically could not fit the camera by the tee pad, so I moved about 40 feet up to the road. It says it's just dead straight. I don't see the basket yet. I'm hoping that we can see it on the next drive. Got a ton of distance off that drive, leaving us about a 240-foot approach shot. Hopefully the Champion Rhino can set us up perfect. Nice shot. We are a bit shorter than I thought. Those super long holes are the rare times I do wish I had a rangefinder just to get an idea of how long of an approach I have, but we still have about a 30-footer for the 3. Oh, good run. A bit disappointed in myself with a drive that far. Should have been an easy 3. Hole 11, 300 feet, a little right to left action. This is a very congested fairway, so I'm gonna go with the Valkyrie. Should be all right, I think. Really nice drive. Luckily, we do have hole 13's tee pad to set the tripod on, but we still have about a 28-foot putt for the 2. For the par. Hole 12, 255 feet, way uphill. It looks like we want to kind of push something over to the right and let it hyzer back left pretty sharply. We're going to go with the Kotuku. Be good. Hopefully we have a closer putt than 30 feet. Well guys, the good news, we're inside 30 feet. The bad news, this is probably the most uncomfortable putt I've ever had in my life. I never thought I'd have to putt laying down, but we have about 12 feet for the 2. Let's go, we needed that. We frickin' needed that. And here it is. I know what you might be thinking. Hunter, are you in the Bahamas? Are you in Jamaica? Where are you? No, this is just Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan is absolutely jaw-droppingly gorgeous. There's a big consumers plant over here, and there's a lookout. That's why there's so much traffic at this end of the course and why I've been so apprehensive on playing some of the holes. But just take a minute, soak it in. Guys, come check out Ludington, come check out Michigan. It is absolutely beautiful. And guess what? There's no salt in there, so you can swim all you want. You're not gonna get all weird and crunchy. It's perfect. Hole 13, this is a fun one. 285 feet, downhill tunnel shot, little right to left action. I'm gonna give a full ace run to the Scorpion, see what this thing's made of. Oh, hyzered out a little too early. Well guys, back to back, brutal putts. We are just not catching a break today. It's only about 12 feet. I'm just gonna rip a sidearm through this tree and hey, maybe we'll make it. Oh, good try. For the 3. Hole 14, nice and simple. 265 foot hyzer shot. It does go quite a bit uphill, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little salty because I just filmed this hole. I threw my scepter up there. I'm pretty sure I parked it, but I forgot to hit record. You hate to see it, so we're gonna try it again with the Kotuku. Also might be parked. Let's go. Surprisingly, guys, the Kotuku was actually a little closer than the scepter, so we'll take it. Hole 15, 390 feet. Guys, I'm sure there's some way to get there with a giant turnover shot, but we're throwing across the road that we can't see, and there's a lot of people that walk up and down here because there's a scenic lookout over there that hopefully I'll show you guys. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just gonna skip this hole. It's just not worth it to me. I don't want to hit someone, I don't want to hit a car, so let's just go find hole 16. Hole 16, 325 feet, dead straight, way uphill. We have pretty thick hazard to the right, a hill to the left. This is a very challenging hole. Oh, it's gone. Hopefully we're at the top of the hill. I am happy with this drive. Very difficult hole. This would be a good one to practice. It's really hard to get something to flip up, stay straight, and fight this far uphill. but we still have about 33 feet for the 2. Oh, floaty. For the 3. And that wraps up the trio here in Ludington. And guys, to get right to the point, I am not a fan of Goliath. It started off absolutely amazing, but as the holes kept going on, the fairways kind of got sloppier. The amount of risk of hitting someone is extremely high. And if you're a local, if I played that wrong, please let me know. I'm pretty sure I didn't, and I did not see any signage about warning people playing Goliath that there are tee pads around the corners. It's just not my style. I felt very uncomfortable. I even had to skip a few holes. I would highly recommend though, playing the first handful of holes on Goliath. They were a ton of fun, very tricky, very technical shots. I had a blast with those, and my mood in the beginning was just through the roof. I really don't have too much to say about Goliath. I don't think it takes away from the beauty that is Ludington and the trio of courses up here. I would probably just play Beauty and I'd play Beast. They both have a ton of alts. This is just a short walk from the courses. It's still an overall perfect location. For me personally, I'm not trying to dog on anybody's course, so don't tear me up for it, but I would give Goliath a score of like 5.8 out of 10. I think it is just way too dangerous. There's way too much risk of hitting people, cars, blind shots across tee pads and roads. It's just not for me. I have no interest in playing it again. But guys, if you come, just play the other 2. You'll have a blast. Now it's your turn to go toss some plastic.